this video, we're going to discuss how to ask for a referral on LinkedIn as a software engineer. Let's start off by imagining the following scenario. You're walking through a tech company's campus, spotting a software engineer and deciding to talk to them. You walk up with confidence and say something along the lines of, "Hi, I'm a computer science senior at University X, and I'd love to work at your company. Now, here's my resume. Could you please review it and refer me for any relevant jobs?" Let's break down what just happened in that interaction. You have essentially walked up to a stranger and asked them to do 3 things for you at once. First, you ask them to review your resume, which is a very time-consuming and not trivial task if you take it seriously. Then, you've asked them to browse job postings on your behalf, and I guarantee you they were not planning on doing it that day. You just added an extra chore to their calendar. And lastly, you are asking them to put their name on the line for you to refer you, a decision that carries some risk for that engineer. And that's a big ask, especially coming from someone who you have never met before. Software engineers have very packed schedules. They do meetings, code reviews, debugging sessions. If they're lucky, they might actually write some code that day. So when you're asking them for a referral, your goal is to make it as easy as possible for them. You can even try to make your interaction somewhat fun and engaging for them. And I'm going to cover that in a bonus tip at the end of this video. But before we get there, we need to cover the basics. And it starts with you doing your homework. Before reaching out to anybody for a referral, make sure that your resume is well done and it's polished. Tap into your network by asking friends to proofread it for you. Visit your college career center and attend career fairs where recruiters can offer feedback to you on the spot about your resume. The more polished your resume is beforehand, the less effort you're asking from a potential referrer, and the more likely they are to actually go ahead and do it for you because you just eliminated that one extra step of them reviewing your resume for you. If you're struggling with this step, I've made multiple videos and written multiple blog posts on the topic of software engineering resumes, and I encourage you to check it out. At the end of the day, if you do need specific resume feedback and you want it from that person that's going to refer you, ask them separately and well in advance. Don't bundle it into your referral request. It is much easier for someone to help you when they're just handling one thing at a time. Next, review the careers page yourself. Almost every company nowadays has a careers page, and unless you're targeting a very tiny startup that doesn't have one, there should be absolutely no reason for you to ask anybody to review job openings for you. That is your job. When you reach out to anybody for a referral, make sure that you know exactly which jobs are interesting to you. Have the job title and the link ready to go. This not only makes your request more professional, but also shows that you're serious and prepared, both of which makes it easier for someone to help you out. It's not just about saving them time, but you're also asking the referrer to put their reputation on the line for you, because a referral is essentially a vote of confidence. And the more prepared you are, the less likely they are to second guess their decision to refer you. Keep your request clear, concise, and professional. The easier you make it for them to refer you, the more likely they are to say yes. Keep in mind that not everybody is going to feel comfortable referring a stranger, and that's okay, so always give your referrer a way out. Here is an example referral template that I've used in the past. "Hi, I'm a computer science senior at University X, and I'd love to work at company Y. I'm particularly interested in a job title X because it aligns with my skills and interests. If you're comfortable, I'd really appreciate your referral. If not, no worries, and I completely understand. Attached, you will find my resume for reference, and I appreciate your time. Thank you in advance." In this example, we have provided our resume, a specific job title we want to apply to, and have given that person a way out if they don't feel comfortable referring us, which many will appreciate. We're only asking for one action item. We're just asking them to refer us. We're not asking them to review a resume. We're not asking them to go search through the careers website to find you a good fit. This approach has worked for me in the past. However, I've promised you a bonus tip in the beginning of the video, and if you stayed this long, here it is. The best way to grow your network and lend referrals is by staying genuinely curious. As software engineers, many of us are introverted, but curiosity is in our nature. So use it it to your advantage. Instead of thinking of your interaction with that person in a strictly professional LinkedIn sense, imagine talking to them in person and ask them about things you're curious about, like the tech stack they might be working with, perhaps the projects that they're dealing with at work. How do they handle their version control? What's their CI/CD pipeline look like? Or why did they choose C# over Ruby? It's all just use your natural curiosity as a software engineer to strike up conversations with others. If they are on LinkedIn or social media and they're talking about stuff, you already have something to latch on. You kind of know, hey, they're maybe in the stack, maybe they're using this language. Cool. Like, do I have any questions about it? Like, what am I curious about? Just talk to them. And that's how you build real relationships. And sometimes as a result of doing that, you may actually not have to ask them for a referral. It might even come naturally. And as they find out what you're working on, and you never know, they might be hiring for their team, they will say, oh man, maybe this person is actually a good fit for my team. I should probably put in a referral, or maybe ask them for a resume. Sometimes simply being curious and building real connections will lead you to referrals organically. If you found this content useful, please give me subscribe and leave any comments or questions you have below. I do read all of my YouTube comments and I will try to respond to you either in a video format or just by directly replying to you.